4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heisty, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introduce.
Apologies for that, everybody. The microphone wasn't working, but we're live. The game number 2 here between the Giants and Brewers. Kyle Harrison is facing his old team as he gets the first strikeout there with a slurve on the outside corner for out number 1. Yeah, apologies for that, everyone. I just realised I was bloody speaking on mute. As bit all over the place here. Anyway, right. I think we should be sorted now. As here's Rafi Devers. He's behind 0-1. As he swings and misses at that fast one, it's 0-2. So Kyle Harrison. A lot of swing and miss stuff right now. And with the Brewers, he has been dominant this year. A 1.58 ERA as Devers takes high and it's 1-2. Just pure dominance by the young pitcher, who the Brewers got from Boston. And of course, the Giants traded Rafi Devers. The Giants traded for Rafi Devers and gave up Kyle Harrison. As what's up, Spencer? How you doing? As they showed the graphic there, Kyle Harrison, James Tibbs, Jordan Hicks, all on different teams from that trade. Look, I'm very much expecting Kyle Harrison to dominate here, this Giants lineup, as Devers fouls off a good slurve there. And what the Giants doing? No Bryce Eldridge is just criminal. When you're 14 games under 500 and you're not playing your top prospect, it's absolutely asinine. As that pitch is fouled off. And the good battle here to Rafi Devers. So this is the matchup. This is the player you gave up Kyle Harrison for. We'll see what Devers can do as he takes high. Here to yes, exactly. But this game's actually intriguing. We get to watch Kyle Harrison as Devers fouls that pitch off, and it remains a full count. 9 pitches so far here to Rafi Devers. So that's a positive. Yeah, we're watching the shit Giants, but we do get to watch a good team in the Brewers and a good young pitcher. As the full count pitch here is a called strike three. So Kyle Harrison gets his second strikeout of the inning. Both called strike threes looking in a full count. He went with the fastball there that time and froze Devers. Ooh, Spencer, this could be spicy if Kyle Harrison strikes out 10 plus as Arise fires that pitch up. I want Kyle Harrison to do well as well. That would just sum up this season for the Giants as Arise takes high and it's 1-1. And Kyle Harrison, he's always had that good fastball, but the Brewers seem to have increased his velocity a little bit. As this 1-1 pitch is swung and a missed. But it's really the slurve for Kyle Harrison that has been his most effective secondary pitch, which he just didn't have with the Giants. And that was always the issue. But as the Brewers organization do, they always find a way. As that pitch is fouled way above the zone and it remains 1-2. As the 1-2 pitch here to Luis Ariz. As he hits a drive, that one's going to be a fair ball. That one's going to get to the corner. Luis Ariz, he's heading to second. Oh, that ball, it just stays in right field as Frelix takes ages to get to it and that will allow Ariz to get to third. So a 2-out triple there for Ariz. Giants won't drive him in, probably, but look. Keep breaking, Luis Ariz. If you increase your trade value, we cannot complain. And good hustle there because really, with 2 outs, the difference between a double and triple is not that much unless there's a wild pitch. So what's going on here? We're going to get a mound visit already. Interesting. An early mound visit here. Just between the catcher and the just between Contreras and Harrison. Yeah, I mean, with all the infielders they already have on a contract, you've got to have some flexibility there. And he's your most tradable player at this point. As the Diamonds takes inside and it's 1-0. You know, Spencer, do you regret the Rafi Davis trade? As that pitch is fouled off. Now you see what Harrison's doing? Or is it a case of the Giants probably couldn't get this out of Harrison and it was still a good trade? Just the rest of the team around Devers is crap. As the 1-1 pitch here to Willie Adames is a low. And it's 2-1. Adames is actually a lot better against right-handers than left-handers. Chapman's on deck. So walking Adames may not be the worst idea. But Chapman did hit a home run yesterday. As it's 3-1 now here to Adames. Three-one pitch here to Willie Adames. Harrison fires. And that is a strike, but it's called high, so that'll be a walk, and there was no challenge. Contreras really thought about challenging that. He decides not to, though. Probably should have, but yeah, Chapman's up, so he'll probably do nothing. As here is Chapman. He swings at the first pitch, and he pops one up to right field. Frelick coming in. He will have enough room to make the catch. Yeah, Chapman. What a surprise. the only surprise there was it was not a strikeout. So Giants go down. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Kyle Harrison. Actually, the Giants put up a little bit of a fight, but still pathetic. As oh, as long as Eze does not do a penalty like that in the World Cup, it's all good. Save them for Arsenal, mate. Yeah, Chapman. What is Chapman doing so far up in the lineup? I mean, seriously, does this guy really have to bat this high? I would rather see Eldridge against a lefty, and that is no Bryce Eldridge. What are we doing as an organization? Your top prospect, 14 games under 500. I tell you what, I created a little graphic because what the hell are the Giants doing?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
What are the Giants doing? You're 14 games under. That's what I want to watch because of Bryce Eldridge. Now they're lucky they're facing Kyle Harrison because I'm okay watching Kyle Harrison. That's the entertainment for tonight. But if we have to watch bloody minor leaguer Buddy Kennedy, who half the fan base didn't hear of until yesterday, if we have to bloody start Buddy Kennedy again, it's unacceptable. I mean, honestly, this season's bad enough. At least let us watch Bryce Eldridge. But no, it's a lefty. Oh, we can't let Eldridge face a lefty. He's been doing fine against lefties. As Trevor McDonald will be the pitcher for the Giants, and he will be facing a lineup that looks like this. It'll be Christian Yelich leading off, Jackson Churio in left field, Bryce Durang batting third, William Contreras the catcher, Jake Bowers will be playing first today, Mitchell will be the centre fielder, Sal Frelick will be in right, Luis Rengifo will be the third baseman, and David Hamilton will be the shortstop, who they got in the trade along with Kyle Harrison and Drohan, who pitched last night and pitched well. Just Brewers just know what they're doing. And I'm sure if they had Bryce Eldridge, they would play him every day. As it's 3-1 here to Yelich. How long will it take before the Brewers pile on the runs today? We will see. As a 3-1 pitch is ball four. Great start there. Walking the lead off batter. So we're on good pace here to be losing. Spencer, you've got us winning one game this series. Could be right. 4-game series. They're probably lucky into one. But I tell you, it would be a miracle if they win one with the contrast on these two teams. As the 0-1 pitch there is fouled off by Churio. Churio batting 276, 336 on base. As Yelich is going to steal here, and he is safe. Arise thought he got the tag on him in time. Suzak made the throw. And the Giants are going to challenge it early here. So we've got an early challenge. The pitch, was it called a strike? Yeah, it was called a strike. Suzak, his mask was falling off as he threw that. It was a good throw. Arise got the tag on. I need to see a better replay to know if he was safe or out. I don't know. I don't see them overturning that at first look, but we'll see. Again, they'll be lucky to win in Chicago. Chicago are way better than them. But we are definitely heading to a 3-7 road trip. Because even a bad team runs into one. Right, let's see this replay. Um, I got that as safe. I've got that as a safe and a great challenge there by Tony Vitello. That's what it's not him deciding, is it really? It's the people that look at the replay. But it just sums up his season as well. This one to me looks like it's definitely standing. Yeah. And think about it, Spencer. If they trade a rise, they could be on pace to lose 110. That's how bad this team is. The question on the tag is when Arise catches a ball, is his glove, any part of the glove, touching Yelich? If it is, then it's going to be out. But I don't think there's any conclusive evidence there to say it is. So I see this one staying on field. I don't know what the Giants replay team saw there to challenge that. As Yelich and Adamas laughing. What a shock, Willie Adamas laughing. I tell you what, from the replay behind in left field, it looks close actually. That replay changes it a little bit. I don't think there's conclusive evidence though. Yeah, as it's safe, so the call on the field stands. The replay team must have saw the last angle they showed from behind in left field. Because that one actually made it look like it was out. I don't think there was any evidence there to suggest that Arise was definitely touching Yelich. I mean, you might as well put £10 on the Giants not making the playoffs. I mean, that's a free bloody money, even if you only get £11 back. Or dollars, I should say. 10 dollars. As it's 1-2 here to Churio. As that ball's bouncing the dirt, and Suzak does well to pick that. I mean, Spencer, this team is just they're like no good parts of this team. Can you name one good part about this team? The defense is trash. Bullpen trash. As that pitch is way outside again. Starting rotation trash. Lineup doesn't walk. They barely hit home runs. I mean, they've been boosted a little bit because they played in Sacramento and Colorado, but they barely hit home runs. Apart from batting average, they are garbage. As a 3-2 pitch here to Churio is not close again. He got ahead 0-2 and then just four like not competitive pitches. And so that's the Brewers' first walk already. Absolutely, Spencer. You know it. A tenner. That is proper British slang. But that is commonly used. Everyone says tenner. And so here's Bryce Terang, one of the best second basemen in the league. This Giants team, man. They haven't even got one out yet. Yeah, 10 quid. That's yeah. As Taranga swings and misses at that pitch. Exactly, Spencer. If you've been there, then you pick up a few things. Yeah, you just said it, yeah. So that pitch is fouled off and it's 0-2. Yeah, the thing I can remember the most from, going to, baseball games in America is, everyone shouts, "You're a bum." Everyone's favorite phrase, "You're a bum." You would never hear that over here, as that pitch is outside and it's 1-2. If it over here, they won't call you a bum, they just say you're shit. They just say you're shit. As there's a cool strike 3, a changeup that hung up there. Tarang wasn't looking for that pitch in that location, and McDonald gets a, lucky out there. It's a changeup that just caught the top of the zone for the first out for the Giants. As here's William Contreras. Yeah, at games, yeah. Shites, yeah. There's a ball to Contreras. Contreras batting 294. And he got off to a slow start, I think, this season. So he must really have heated up in the month of May. Takes a strike there and it's 1-1. I mean, how would you like the Giants to have a catcher like Contreras? Look, they went with Suzak. Suzak, look, for a young prospect catcher, I'm okay with Suzak. But he's definitely not the finished product yet. As the 1-1 pitch here by McDonald, he quick steps that pitch and he gets the foul ball. I tell you what, if I was a batter, I'd hate the pitchers that change their delivery motion. As the 1-2 pitch here to Contreras is a weak ground ball. That's going to be fair. Suzak will get it. He'll fire over to Devers for the second out. Runners will move up, and it'll be second and third. And Jake Bowers come in, try and knock these 2 runs in, which he probably will. Bowers batting 277. Like the top of the Brewers lineups are all batting well. As Suzak puts down the sign, and McDonald fires. That's a called strike on the outside corner. 0-1. 0-1 pitch here to Jake Bowers, who I did not know played first base. I knew he played in the outfield, as that one almost hit him, but it's a ball. Yeah. I get the feel with Yelich, he's a very un-Brewers-like player. Big contract DH. But, I mean, he compared to the Giants' contract, very good. As that pitch is low and it's 2-1. He's actually good value for the money. So that's like the biggest mistake the Brewers have made, giving Yelich that contract. But it's nothing compared to the Giants monsters. It's 2-2. 2-2 here to Jake Bowers. McDonald looking to get out the inning, but knowing the Giants, he probably won't. As a 2-2 pitch here to Jake Bowers is crushed to center field. That ball is going to be off the batter's eye and a home run, and the Giants are losing already. 3-0. Unbelievable. See you tomorrow, because this only joking, I will be streaming the whole game, but game over. Well, you got 2 outs before the game was over. But the crap show continues for the Giants as they're already losing 3-0. And you just knew immediately that was gone. You could tell. This is Mitchell, Garrett Mitchell. He takes it outside and it's 1-0. Home run for the Brewers. They don't hit many. They didn't hit any yesterday. But a 3-1 here as that ball is smoked to left field and Schmidt will get it. What a joke the Giants are. 3-0. Kyle Harrison's going to tear them up. We're here to watch it. And on Jolly Good Takes, when there's a home run, it's boom, boom, baseball.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
So 3-0 after 1. The Brewers, they scored 16 yesterday. They're on pace to score 24 today. Assuming they don't need to bat the bottom of the ninth. I mean, really, and the starting rotation on this team is abysmal. I mean, yeah, McDonald was good the first few starts, but his AAA numbers were nothing special. He's not really a top prospect. The teams will figure him out, like all good teams do. What a joke, Spencer. Took 25 minutes into the stream to be losing 3-0. Yeah, I agree. The league has definitely figured him out. And look, even his outs were hanging over the plate. Even his outs were lucky. So this is a crapshoot. Go on, Kyle. Go and pitch a good game. We'll see if he adjusts. We'll see if he adjusts. You know, every time Buddy Kennedy comes up to bat, I'm going to be playing the Eldridge clip. As he hits a high fly ball, this is going to be caught by Bryce Terang. And what you doing, Giants? Buddy Kennedy at DH.
What the hell? Oh my God! No way!
That we're playing that clip every time Buddy Kennedy. Let's say when he records it out. As here's Suzak. There's one out, by the way. Let me change that as well. As a Suzak actually has a base hit up the middle there. Well, we'd like to see Daniel get it going. He started off the season so well, so like to see him continue that. Here's Victor Berakoto. We'll see what Berakoto can. Want to know here. Giants. We'll see if they can respond here. There's a strike by Kyle Harrison at the bottom of the zone. One here to Berakoto. He swings and misses. 1-2 now to Berakoto. As he takes in the dirt and is 2-2. And Berakoto drive one out. That'd be nice. Like to see Berakoto do well as he takes in the dirt there. Not a bad 2-2 pitch, even though it was way in the dirt because of that fastball he has. You can always get a swing with that. As Berakoto chases a fastball way out of the zone. Sky Harrison has another strikeout. It's number 3 now. That's that good fastball, comes from that funky release. Bit there, batter see it late, and he got a massive chase there. As here is Jonah Cox. We'll see what Jonah Cox can do. Only had the one at bat yesterday and then got taken out. Maybe it was because he went crashing hard into the wall, but still. As there's a funky check swing there, but it did go around. So it'll be 1-1. Jonah Cox here. He swings and misses at that fastball. But Kyle Harrison fastball looks pretty good. Again, Jonah Cox would not have seen anything like that. As a 1-2 pitch. Another strikeout for Kyle Harrison. Harrison, strikeout number 4. And he is making the Giants look silly. Oh my God. Every game's a laughing stock for this team. And we're probably not even hit rock bottom. It just keeps getting worse. 3-0. Giants probably won't even score 3 runs this whole game. This team. At least we get to watch Kyle Harrison, Spencer. At least we get to watch Kyle Harrison. You know what's funny about the Devers trade at the time? I'm sure there were discussions. Should we trade Kyle Harrison or should we trade Hayden Birdsong? and they picked Kyle Harrison. And right now, everyone and the reality is it's cruel because Hayden Birdsong got injured. But right now, you'd definitely rather have Kyle Harrison than Hayden Birdsong. At the time, I think most people would have rather had Birdsong. But it's funny, one player goes to Milwaukee because if Harrison was in the Red Sox, maybe Harrison's still doing nothing. Yeah, no worries, Spencer. As that as that pitch is nowhere near. As a 1-0. One-0 pitch here to South Frelick is a called strike. And it's 1-1. Good backdoor breaking ball there. As there's a base hit for South Frelick to lead off the inning. We're going to get another pitcher that can't go past 4, aren't we? Here's Renjifo. He had an RBI yesterday. So he takes high and outside, and it's 1-0. So there's a ground ball. Devers will pick it up. He'll fire it over to Willie Adames to get the lead-off runner. Nice play there by Devers. Thought maybe he couldn't get the lead-off runner there, but he did. So there's the first out. That ball's hit hard, but Devers was right there. And the fact it was hit hard was why it allowed him to get the lead runner. So there's a swing and a miss by David Hamilton, and he's behind 0-2. As there's a check swing off the bat, and it remain 0-2. As there's a pick of attempt, but Renjifo's back safely, and it remains 0-2. Brewers already have a steal in this game as well. Something the Giants don't do. As there's a foul ball, and it remains 0-2. Go-to pitch here to Hamilton's just high, so that will be the first ball, and it's 1-2. Harrison, they just showed Harrison there. He's got a smirk on his face. Says a check swing and he did not go, so it's 2-2. He had a smirk like, "What? Thank God you guys traded me." There's a high fly ball to left field. Schmidt is sprinting in. He will make the catch for the second out. So that'll be 2 outs. Well, last time the Brewers scored in the bottom of the first was with 2 outs. And it'd be Yelich, who's highly capable of hitting a home run. Batting 275 with a 800 OPS basically. So he takes a strike, surprisingly, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch here to Yelich is high, and it's 1-1. And Tony Vitello has that same stare where it's like, what do I do? What can I do? There's a swing and a miss by Yelich. He took a big hack at that, and it's 1-2. He was trying to send that one way out of the stadium. There's a wild pickoff attempt as the runner goes. So they would have had him picked him off if Devers could have held onto it. But Rengifo will steal second. The ball got away from Devers. The runner was on the move anyway, so not a chance there. That's, and they're doing that without Murakami now as well. They've got a brighter future than Giants. They're actually fun to watch. As the 2-2 pitch here to Yelich. McDonald's fires, and yeah, Spencer, you're right. That is a strikeout to end the inning. Good actually pitch there below the zone. Got him to chase the breaking pitch. If only he could have done that in the bottom of the first. Instead, he crapped the bed, just like all Giants pitchers. Surprised the Brewers did not score after that lead-off single. Well, Spencer, it probably shows you the ineptness of Buster Posey as a GM. Look, I want to make this clear. Great player, but I want to separate his player career, in which Giants legend, his GM career, he is worse than Farhan Zaidi, which I can't believe I'm saying that because everyone wanted Farhan out. And so, sometimes you get your wish and it's actually worse than you thought it was going to be. So we'll see if the Giants can actually put any runs on the board, or we'll see if Kyle Harrison continues his dominance. As a Jordan Alvarez just hit another home run. That guy's been interested to see what happens to Jordan Alvarez. The one bad trade the Dodgers made, letting Jordan Alvarez go. And sadly, Spencer, I think the same statement can be said about Tony Vitello. and I like the appointment at the time. I still like the guy as well. So the Giants, top of the lineup will come up here, and it'll be Casey Schmidt, and it's 1-1. Now that one's way high with the fastball, and it's 2-1. There's a check swing, and Schmidt definitely looked like he definitely swung there, Casey, and it's 2-2. It's that slow of pitches. He calls a late time out there, and on the replay, it's actually a 50-50 one, but I think he did just go. See Spencer, it's going to be interesting as there's a swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Kyle Harrison. He's fifth. Um, yeah, in the minor leagues, they're testing out check swings. That's going to be interesting. I think I may have brought that up yesterday. I like that because that call gets blown way too many times. Oh, and 2. Harrison just pumping strikes again. This is the matchup you want to see. Him v Devers. This is the battle of the trade, as it's 1-2 now to Rafi Devers. As that 1-2 pitch uh, is a very close pitch. That looked like it caught some of the zone. So I'm going to put 2 outs because I think this challenge is going to be successful, and that's going to be yeah, another strikeout for Kyle Harrison. 6. Yeah, Spencer, we're thinking the same thing. Another one. I need bloody sound effect. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. And another one. I tell you, Kyle Harrison is carving this team up. As there's a strike. He is just filling the strike zone up. As that one is just low. One and 2 here to Luis Ariz. If Kyle Harrison manages to strike out Luis Ariz, then that's the ultimate flex. Hey, I just struck out your guy that never strikes out. We'll see if he can. There's a foul ball. All right, I won't do that. I won't sing that song again. If the Dodgers use it, I can't sing it again. As there you go, Kyle Harrison strikes out the side. As the camera died there. My camera died there at the end of that, but he does actually manage to strike out Luis Ariz. Um, let me get the camera fixed. 7 strikeouts. Yeah. I just had a feeling Kyle Harrison was gonna strike out a rise there. That's so that's how good his fastball is. That's what the Giants traded away, and now he's shoving it right down their throats. 7 strikeouts out of 9 outs. So he goes 6 and strikes out 12. Hmm. That's more slap on the face for Buster Posey. You traded this guy. Oh, can you imagine all the fans? Spencer, can you imagine all the fans? They they are not gonna let this one down. By the way, it's been announced Gary Pettis will be the Giants' new third base coach as well. As own one here to Churio. Roof open again in Milwaukee. And when their roof's open, I like the stadium. It's a very fancy roof as well, Milwaukee's one. As it's quickly 0-2 here to Churio. As that pitch is fouled off. Change up there. Not a great 0-2 pitch there. It's a ball and it's 1-2 to Jackson Churio. 1-2 pitch here to Churio. Is a weak chopper over McDonald's head. Dums comes sprinting in. He'll fire it to Devers. Throws not in time. So that'll be another leadoff hit for Milwaukee. As Churio gets an infield single. Well, nothing Adamas could do there. Really, he played for the Angels. I believe he's the father of 49ers former wide receiver as well. Um, I actually don't mind that hire actually. Bit of experience. This team and everything about the Giants lacks experience. And their experienced players lack experience because they don't bloody get in the playoffs. So there's a strike and it's own two. I think the best coaching decision Buster Posey made was Ron Washington because he has improved a rise dramatically. You know, what I'm just thinking, if Ron Washington is so good, why is as there's a ground ball straight to Adamas, he steps a second, he'll fire it over, and that'll be a double play. Why is Adamas's defense been so bad if we have got Ron Washington? And I think the answer to that is because Adamas has already been paid. So Arise puts in the effort. Adamas, he doesn't care. as the 0 pitch to William Contreras is fouled off, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch to Contreras. McDonald fires. That one is a called strike, and it's 0-2. McDonald's at 54 pitches so far, as it'll be a miracle if he can get through 5, especially after the bottom of the first, as that is a ball that Suzak couldn't hold on to, but it doesn't matter, as there's no one on base after the double play. As the 1-2 pitch is a called strike 3. There you go. Giants are so good there. They got the strikeout. Go to the top of the 4th. And how many strikeouts will Kyle Harrison get this inning? You say 2, Spencer? That's probably bang on. I'll go with 1. I think they make more contact, but I don't think they'll score any runs. But nothing would surprise with this Giants team. 'Harrison's been fun to watch, I gotta say. 3-0 here to the Brewers. It was a home run by Jake Bowers in the bottom of the first. That's the difference in this game so far. As Adama hits a little bloop but foul, and it's 0-1. As Adamas takes a strike there, and it's 0-2, and we're in strikeout situation here already. As Adamas fouls that fastball off, and it's 0-2. As the 0-2 pitch here for Adamas is a line drive. That one is going to get down just in front of South Relic, and that'll be a base hit. Good swing there by Willie. So Adamas there with the base hit. Can the Giants do anything with it though? As Chapman takes a strike down the middle. 0-1 pitch here to Matt Chapman Harrison, the pitcher for the Brewers. It's in the dirt. By the way, Spencer, I took a look at that fight between Ozzie Smith and Will Clark. And as you described, Will Clark went sliding hard into second base, and Ozzie Smith came from behind and punched him. And then Candy Maldonado came in, and then everyone was on the floor as the benches cleared. And the Giants won 5-0. As can't remember his name, but one of the pitchers for the Cardinals got ejected as well, as he threw it up and in. You would never see anything like that in today's baseball. I mean, they did not like each other. As the 1-2 pitch to Matt Chapman is a strike right down the middle. So the first out's a strikeout. That's number 8 for Kyle Harrison. Well, no more, and I'm right, but Spencer, you could be right here. That's at least 4 straight strikeouts as well. As that pitch is outside and it's 1-0. As here's Buddy Kennedy, who for some reason is playing. So he takes one down the middle and it's 1-1. Yeah, playing this journeyman over Bryce Eldridge. As that pitch is close, but it's inside and it's 2-1. Tony Vitello just looks like he regrets this decision. As a 2-1 pitch to Kennedy is low. And it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled off, surprisingly. Kyle Harrison looks like just a really confident pitcher out there. As 2-2 pitch is foul. For a second, I thought it may have been fair, but it's definitely foul. 2-2. As that pitch is in the dirt. As Kennedy checked his swing. And it's a full count. We'll see if the Giants send a Jarmus. I assume they won't with being down by 3, but you never know. As the 3-2 pitch here by Kyle Harrison is a swing and a miss. So Spencer, you're right now. That's 2 strikeouts. And as I said, every time Buddy Kennedy, who's a waste of space, plays, we have to play this little bit.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Because this team's a joke. As here's Suzak, he takes a strike. So is that 5 strikeouts in a row for Kyle Harrison? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 strikeouts in a row for Kyle Harrison right now. So he's ahead 0-2 here of Daniel Suzak. He's got 9 strikeouts. As the 0-2 pitch is a called strike three. 8 straight strikeouts for Kyle Harrison, and that is his 10th strikeout of the game. Of course, he is owning the Giants, and he is making them look like a silly, silly organization. I mean, I forgot to even change the outs. Anyway, this is crazy. I mean, I thought he may get 10 strikeouts over 6 innings. He's struck out 8 in a row. As Buster Posey's GM tenure just gets worse and worse every inning here. I know. 10 in 4 innings. 8 in a row. 8 strikeouts in a row. Are you taking the piss? 8 strikeouts in a row. 8. I don't know if you were in here, Spencer, when I was saying I did go and watch the Ozzie Smith, the Will Clark fight where he slid into second and Ozzie hit him in the back of the head. And then Candy Maldonado came charging in and he joined in. And then there was everyone on the ground and all the benches were clearing. And then a pitcher got ejected and the Giants won 5-0. That one's down and in, and it's 1-0. Are you taking the yeah? Are you taking the piss? Yeah. See, I just use that naturally. So there'll be a few phrases when, because if I'm doing this every day, so I'm going to be talking a lot. So there'll be a few phrases that you just go, oh, British phrase right there. 1-2 here to Jake Bowers, who his home runs a difference in this game. We're 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch is a ground ball to Devers. He scoops it well and takes over to first for out number one. I don't need just eat innings, please, McDonald. This bullpen is going to be cooked. Just please eat some innings. Get some quick outs. Want to know here to Mitchell. So he has a ugly swing there, and it's 1-1. There's a ground ball the other way. That ball is fair. That's going to get down the line. Schmidt will get to it. Will Mitchell try and push for two? He will, and he will be safe. So that's a double there for Mitchell. As there it is. Yeah, double there for Mitchell. Actually, 3-0 may be the closest the Giants are in this game. As there's a called strike as what is Suzak doing? He fries it over to nobody. He was trying to go to second and he throws it into center field. And that will allow the run to move up as Vitello is coming out here. Probably discuss there was some sort of interference from the batter. What was Suzak doing there? What kind of throw was that? Oh, I take that. I apologize, Suzak. It was hard to see, but it came off South Frelick's helmet. That throw came off South Frelick's helmet, and that's why I went into centre field. So, that sums up the Giants. I thought at first I thought, what kind of throw is that by Suzak? But no, it came off the guy's helmet. But it will be a scoring opportunity here for Milwaukee. I don't know the rules on that, as that 0-1 pitch is low. If it hits the guy in the helmet, I mean, they must have known to hit him in the helmet, so I'm guessing that the rule is that it's fine. Is that 1-1 pitch is inside? It's 2-1. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Just get yourself ejected so you don't have to watch it. Go and take an early shower and get ready for dinner. So that 2-1 pitch is foul and it's 2-2. As 2-2 pitch here to Frelick as he's looking to drive in the runner. As there is a foul ball. Just foul. Got lucky there. Got very lucky there. That was almost fair. That would have been a RBI double for Frelick. Barakoto was acting like that's how close it was. He thought it could have been fair. But I'm sure Frelick will drive in the run this pitch anyway. As the 2-2 pitch by McDonald is a call strike free, and we're not going to get a challenge. It was a ball. Thought maybe Milwaukee would challenge that, but no. And that was very much unlike the Brewers as they couldn't get the runner home. So here's Renjifo. He's looking to drive in the fourth run for the Brewers. He's behind 0-1 here. And the 0-1 pitch is a high fly ball. This one is going to be in play. A rise just on the outfield grass will make the catch. So nothing comes of that comedy play there by Suzak and Frelick as it came off his helmet. And we go to the top of the 5. It's still 3-0. And look, I don't want to be too critical of McDonald here. He's bounced back nicely after the bottom of the first. Thing is, Spencer, if they don't score this inning, they don't come back from 3-0 leads after 6. So, well, I shouldn't say just 3-0, any 3-run lead. Well, they probably haven't came back from any lead. See if the Giants offense can do anything. I mean, we'll see how long Kyle Harrison's strikeout streak can continue for. We were both wrong. He had three strikeouts in the last inning. I'll go for one again, but who knows? It could be. It could get ugly. It was like 2007 all over again when they were down 23-0 in the fifth. As Barracoto fouls that one off. It's 0-1. Can Barracoto do anything? A couple of years ago, I would have thought Canate was one of the best centre backs in the world. Next to Van Dijk, he was really, really good. He has seemed to fallen off a cliff a little bit, but Real Madrid, look, he's still good enough that Real Madrid want to sign him, but I definitely don't think he's that big a miss for Liverpool because I don't think he's that good. You can definitely find better replacements. There's two on pitch here. Sperakoto is a check swing, but he did go around. There's 2-2. He's not seeing that fastball either. Yeah, I did see that. That's not good about Kenny Dalglish. Probably Liverpool's best striker. Him or Michael Owen. So his granddaughter as well, or either his daughter or granddaughter, great TV presenter as well. Um, Great family, the Dalglish. So that is a shame. And of course, we hope he gets better. Barracoto fouls that pitch off. So there's a full count here to Barracoto. Harrison, 8 straight strikeouts, going for 9 and going for number 11 as well. As that pitch is a ground ball, so that will break the run of strikeouts as Rengifo will fire it over. Still an out. Oh yeah, Ian Rush, Welsh striker, great player. This is Jonah Cox. Yeah, and Fowler. Again, none of them Spencer are as good as Igor Thiago for Brentford, but as a Cox hits a high fly ball to left, but that ball is foul. Made good contact with that one, but just was out in front. As I said, they're not Igor Thiago. Spencer, come on. Here's the pitch by Harrison, and that is a swing and a miss and a wild swing and a miss. As Contreras will fire it over to first, and that is 11 strikeouts now. 11 strikeouts for Kyle Harrison. This is Casey Schmidt, who has not seen Harrison at all. As that pitch is a strike. A changeup. We haven't seen much of the changeup. As that one's in the dirt and it's 1-1. I'm gonna search that one up, Spencer. Who has the most goals? Because I don't know. As there's a line drive, that one is going to hang up for South Frelick, who will make the catch. I was right, one strikeout that time. But Kyle Harrison, scoreless through 5. There's Giants offense. You're not in Colorado anymore, lads. So that's what's happening here. As shout out to Goza if you're watching it. He just subscribed, so I don't know if you're in here, Goza, or you're gonna see this on on the replay, but I appreciate the subscription. Yeah, Ian Rush, number 1 by a lot. Then Roger Hunt, and then Mo Salah. Fowler is down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Fowler, and then Penny Dalglish, number 8. So you were right, Rush. I mean, I'm good with football and football history, but not top goal scorers for teams. Premier League top goal scorers, fine, but not individual team top goal scorers. So, Kyle Harrison, he would be the best pitcher on the Giants, you know. Without question, Kyle Harrison would be the best pitcher on the Giants. So the Brewers will be leading off now. And well, the batting now, not leading off. David Hamilton will be leading off as he takes a strike. So McDonald's still in there, so he actually got to the 5th. Which most Giants pitchers have not been getting to the 5th, which is crazy to say. Oh and 2 now. See, his career high, Kyle Harrison's 12. Wouldn't that be something if he could break his career high against the Giants? 'Cause that pitch is in the dirt. I mean, he only needs one more as well. Like, one more to tie and then 2 to break it. Sorry, I was just doing something there. Kyle Harrison, I wonder how much his adrenaline's pumping up. I wonder how bad he wants this. I bet he wants it bad. As a rise throws out Hamilton, I bet in his head he's like, I want to show these guys that you traded me, and that was a big, big mistake. And in fairness, you didn't even need to see this game to know it was a mistake based on the season he's having, but he is making a statement. I always wonder with a guy like Kyle Harrison. He was a Giants fan. He loved being at the Giants. Would he come back to the Giants as a free agent? I always wonder that. Or is the relationship absolutely been ruined because of trading him? Zeze line drive base hit by Christian Yelich. That's what goes through. I always think like that. I always dream of what could be, even if it's probably not realistic. I don't think I would either. I think I agree, Spencer. I think even if I was a fan, as there's a ground ball, Adamas can't get it out of his glove, so he'll go to first instead. Could have been a double team, double play even. But could have been a double play, but Adamas had it in his glove too long. So he just actually made a smart play and got the out at first. Go to a team that will win 7. Yeah, that's generous. That one's low to Bryce Terang, and it's 2-0. Snap back here with runner in scoring position means they'll probably get a hit. Again, a lovely day in Milwaukee. This is 3-0 now to Terang. American Family Field. If the am I right in saying if the Rockies win today and the Giants lose, that the Giants go in last place? Is that right? Let me check that. Do you imagine? Yeah, Spencer. If the Giants lose this game and the Rockies win, we are going last place as there's a walk. And message will come out, and we'll have a mound visit here. And the Rockies are playing the Angels, so there's a high chance the Rockies could actually win as well. Either way, the winner of Rockies Angels will have a better record than the Giants. I can't believe I'm saying that. It used to be called Miller Park, that's correct. Changed in 2021 to American Family Field. So actually, these I don't know why stadiums change. All these sponsors, it's bloody annoying. That's the thing with Wrigley Field and Fenway. At least they keep the name, Giants, AT&T, Oracle. It says a ground ball that will go to a Chapman. A Chapman will fire across the diamond. So McDonald, after the first inning, he's pitched 4 shutdown innings. He's actually kept his team in the game, even though the Giants' offense is absolutely pathetic. We'll see what they can do. We'll see how many strikeouts Kyle Harrison ends on as well. He's probably licking his lips to get back out there. He probably saw this Giants lineup and thought, "What an opportunity here! Not only is this lineup crap and I can get at them, it's my former team as well, and my offense actually will score runs as well." Hey, Mr. Sanfran, how's it going? Look, you can keep calling me Brentford, that's fine. 3 sheets to the wind. Feel free to keep calling me Brentford because we are a small club, so, I just, if you come in here every day and there's other people and they see, "Oh, Brentford," that's growing the club, right? So, and that's what I wanna do, I wanna grow our club, whatever I can do, even if it's tiny. You won't see me in a jersey though until the new season starts. Should I should call it a shirt. It's technically not a jersey. That's an American term. It's technically a shirt. As Devers takes high and it's 1-0. Devers over 2 for 2 strikeouts. So in the battle of the trade, Kyle Harrison is owning him as there's a strike. Eric Miller is warming up in the bullpen for the Giants as Devers takes high and away. 2-1 pitch here to Rafi Devers is a called strike, and Devers going to challenge it. And I think that was just a strike. It's not the worst challenge in the world. But it did just clip the bottom of the zone. And I don't know what I'm seeing from Devers, Spencer. This is so far in this Milwaukee series, this is the old Devers. See, he fouls that one off. Although he did just actually make contact with a fastball, which I guess he wasn't doing. So, is it Aaron Ashby? Yeah, Aaron Ashby's warming up in the bullpen as Devers strikes out. So that's number 12 for Kyle Harrison, and he ties a career high. Devers is over 3 with 3 strikeouts. You know Kyle Harrison's loving that as there's a ground ball by Luis Rise, and that'll be the second out, so that's a 1 pitch out. Yeah, yeah, I know that. I learned that the hard way with calling it San Fran. I I I I've realised that no one local calls it that. Harrison's at 95 pitches. If he can end on a strikeout, get 13. As he's got a pitch com issue here. Oh, how nice it would have been to have Kyle Harrison still on the Giants. Not that I think he would be doing this on the Giants, but you got to think he would have eventually figured it out. As Harrison throws that changeup outside. Adamas actually had a base hit last time up, which is a miracle. He swings that fastball. Tell you that Kyle Harrison fastball, what they promised in AAA, he is delivering today. It's 1-2 now to Willie Adamas. That one's high. It's 2-2. Good. Surprised Willie didn't swing at that. 2-2 pitch here to Adamas is just fouled, as he barely got a piece of that one. As Adamas is a high drive to left, that ball is going to be out of here. A home run for Willie Adamas, as the umpire took a while there to signal it, but that will be a home run to Willie Adamas. So the Giants do actually score. It's a miracle. I tell you what, Spencer, if they're not going to win, he's in my fantasy team because they've had an injury. Well, he did something. It's a miracle. Chapman takes the low. I mean, solo home runs don't bother a pitcher really. Giants will take it though. They'll take what they can get. That was a fastball right down the middle. As Chapman swings that fastball right down the middle. If Chapman was any good, he could have hit that one. So Darmus clearly likes hitting in Milwaukee because that's back series with a home run in Milwaukee for Adamas. He did it last year and he's done it this year. And that's when he had his best season hitting in Milwaukee as well. As there's ball four, and probably going to see Harrison come out of the game now. He's at 106 pitches. So Chapman actually walks. So the Giants have actually got the tying run. And here comes Pat Murphy. Well, he doesn't break his career high, but he ties his career high for strikeouts. Well done, Kyle Harrison. You may no longer be a Giant, but I can respect that because that was a dominant pitching display. Absolutely dominant. Yeah, Kratman did walk. That's about all Kratman can do, really. Which look, Giants probably not going to win this game unless they can get it tied here. We'll see who's on deck. If it's bloody Buddy Kennedy, can we just pinch it? Can we get Eldridge in the game now? I've seen enough of Buddy Kennedy. Harrison's out the game. I don't know if they're bringing in a lefty or a righty, but if they're bringing, I don't even care. Can we just get Eldridge, please? As a, what's your opinion, Spencer, on this? Right, Willie Adamas is laughing it up with the Brewers fans. What's your opinion on that? I don't know. You're an opposing player now, mate. Yeah, as Aaron Ashby's into the game. He's a lefty, so they'll probably keep with Buddy Kennedy. I gotta get this joke. Just why? That's also that's why Pat Murphy's just a smart manager. He knows that we wanted to bring in Bryce Eldridge, so we went to the lefty instead. Oh, nice. Andy Ashby. Double A, double A. 1-2 here to Kennedy. See, Spencer, I'm a lefty as well. I have a soft spot for lefties. So that pitch is fouled because I'm a lefty myself. See if Kennedy can do something. He fouls that pitch off. You know, Kyle Harrison, they're just showing his stat line. He threw 70 strikes in 106 pitches. I mean, he was pumping the strike zone. Yeah, that's, I do. I don't know what just happened there. Sorry, I just froze. Um, Kennedy just called a super late time out there after Ashby was just letting that pitch clock tick all the way down to 1 second. So I find that weird. Batting left, throwing right. I don't. Is there a reason you bat left? Is it because there's more righties in general? So you just learn growing up batting left, or is that what just felt natural? I assume that's just what felt natural. No, we don't like to talk about the Yankees winning World Series. I don't. I compare the Yankees to Manchester United. Don't. don't used to be good. Nowadays can't win anything. As there's a pick of attempt, but Chapman's back in time. 2-2 pitch here to Buddy Kennedy. He's fouled again. A good at bat here. He fouled that pitch. There is a swing and a miss. So a strikeout there. And what is Buddy Kennedy doing?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
More importantly, what are the Giants doing? Not just Buddy Kennedy, but what are the Giants doing? Nice. You were originally a righty. You got to listen to your dad. If your dad tells you to switch, then you've got to listen to him. I'd love for the Giants to have a player like Will the Thrill Clark. Yeah. As that fight with the Cardinals, I saw he was he was pumped. That's what I mean. This Giants team. How then you watch players like Will Clark, right? Now we're watching Willie Adames, Rafi Devers, and Matt Chapman. Come on. What a load of rubbish this franchise is. Yeah. So in big moments, he always came up big. That's like the opposite of as I said, all these Giants players. And this team doesn't even have big moments. Big moments for this team's bloody winning one game. So Eric Miller's into the game, and he will face is it Bowers. He throws a strike, and it's 1-on-1. You know who else does that? It's not just uh, Chapman that does that. It's also Willie Adamas. He gets the most like useless home runs ever. There's 2-2 here to Bowers, as that's a foul ball. The the guy that was most clutch was Wilmer Flores last year, and they were couldn't get rid of him sooner. So there's a swing and a miss. So a strikeout there for Eric Miller. Good pitch. I mean, with the thing with Miller is he does have good stuff. Just can he find the strike zone, which is his big issue. And that's a lot of pitches with good stuff. That's a lot of pitches good good stuff's issue. It's command. It is 0-1 here to Mitchell. That one's that one's outside and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch here to Mitchell. He is a close pitch, but just outside. And it's 2-1. There's a foul ball to even it at 2-2. Another foul ball and it's 2-2 here. And the 2-2 pitch is a line drive up the middle and a base hit. Good piece of left to left hitting there. Yeah. Not much more to say than just good hitting. Just hitting it back where it came from, which the Giants don't do enough. His pitch is way high, and that's the thing with Miller. He can go wild. And the 1-0 pitch to South Relic is another ground ball up the middle. This time, Adamas will collect it, step on second for 1 out. fire it over to first for the third out. So Miller, good inning there. Not very high standards though with this team. An obsession, Spencer, really. And the Giants, I'm surprised this game's still as close as it was. I thought after the first we were in for another blowout. The Giants have managed to keep it close. Oh, um, yeah, I get what you're getting at now. I must have missed, yeah, but Glenn, that dude loved Wilmer Flores. As a Susak gets a base hit there. A leadoff single, so maybe the Giants can actually do something. We'll see though. That'll bring up Barracoto, who's looked not very good. Hey Anthony, what's up? How you doing? Giants not getting blown out, which is a surprise. As 0-2 here to Barracoto. Giants looking to tie the game here. As I'm just going to restart the microphone because it's being a bit glitchy. All right, I'm just testing. Right, we're back. Okay, so Barracoto just got a hit there. Apologies for that, everyone. It's now going to be runners at first and second for the Giants, and they're making a little bit of a rally here. Don't want to get too excited. This is Jonah Cox. Maybe a bunt here. I think a bunt would be a smart idea. As they do bunt, and Jonah Cox pops it up. Great bunt, Giants. Come on, Jonah. That's disappointing. That disappointed there. Come on. I see here's the top of the Giants lineup, and it's Casey Schmidt. That's one Jonah Cox will definitely want to have back. Schmidt takes a strike in its own one. Aaron Ashby's still in the game for the Brewers. But look, if they don't score now, this is like their big moment, really. As Schmidt hits a ground ball, that one's back up to Ashby. He will only have the play at first as he bloody hell, he darted that ball to first. So the runners will move up. And it'll be down to Rafi Devers, who's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And Devers come up with a big hit. And it's looking like no, because that one's popped up, but no, it'll go out of play. Got lucky there. Got very lucky there, Devers. It's 0-1 here to Rafi Devers. Giants are actually threatening for once. Oh, Devers. What a terrible swing, and it's 0-2. I'm telling you, Devers the last 2 games has gone crap again. This is crap Devers the last few games. As we get a pitcher step off. I think you gotta throw him another slider. 'Cause he actually went sinker at 99 there, but it missed, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch here to Rafi Devers. Giants looking to tie it. Devers checks his swing, but it comes off the bat still, but it's a foul ball. Abner Uribe is warming up. And if you didn't see what Abner Uribe did as the 1-2 pitch to Devers is a ground ball, hit it quite hard, but straight to Bryce Terang, who'll fire it over to first base for the third out. So Devers is 0 for 4. Well, come on, Devers. What is this tragic performance? Anyway, it's time for the 7th inning stretch here on Jolly Good Takes. Yeah. Spencer, you're completely right. This team's situational hitting is tragic. As Sam Henches is in, and he gets a swing and a miss from Renhefo, and it's 0-1. 1-1 here now to Renhefo. It's bottom of the seventh, by the way. I need to change that. As Renhefo hits a slow ground ball to Willie Adamas, he will scoop and make the out for out number one. Devers today is terrible. He had a good May, but that can't excuse this crap. The 0 pitch here is to Hamilton. He squared to bunt it, but he didn't. Oh, two here. Sorry, is a ball, and it's 1-2. Suzak is behind the plate for the Giants. I think he's actually caught an okay game, but he did have that bizarre play. As Caleb Killian is warming up. Well, I don't know what the roles are for anyone in the bullpen. Caleb Killian's warming up as the 2-2 pitch hit David Hamilton is a line drive, and it is foul. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. They definitely don't know how to. 2-2 pitch hit. That's he yanked that fastball down and away. As the full count pitch to Hamilton is not close. That'll be a walk. So one out, runner at first, and the top of the Brewers lineup will be back up. Christian Yelich. It's 2-0 now. So Henches can't find the strike zone at all. Two and one as he threw a strike there. 2-1 pitches outside. You can't walk two lefties when you've been brought in to face lefties. I wouldn't recommend that. as that is back-to-back walks. It's not good pitching from Henches. You come in to do a job, and you're not even making them swing the bat. As here comes Vitello. Vitello's seen enough. You shit the bed. You didn't do your job. You didn't get out the lefties. You let me down again. My God, this bullpen's crap. Caleb Killian will come into the game, so he ain't no bloody closer anymore. What a crap. What a crap show. 3-1 is generous to the Giants. It's really been a game dominated by Milwaukee, but they managed to stay in it, and that's credit to Trevor McDonald, who kept in it after the 3-run home run in the bottom of the first. You thought, oh, you really did think, oh, here we go, another game, another crap show. The pitcher's not going to get through 4 innings. Giants going to get blown out. Well, McDonald was respectable. 5 innings, 3 runs. It's not great, but against this Milwaukee team and after the first, it's respectable. For a Giants pitcher, it's pretty good, which is sad to say, really. We now take 5 innings and 3 runs here in Giants land. So it'll be runners at first and second, 1 out. Caleb Killian's coming into the game. Killian, 3.81 ERA in 24 games. That ERA has skyrocketed as of late, especially after he gave up 5 in Denver. And that's probably what lost him the closer role. Brewers looking to add on as Curio hits a drive to right field, and that ball will be caught by Barracoto. The runners will stay put, and a 1-pitch one out there for Killian as he retires Curio. No, it'd be Bryce Terang now. They won here. One and one to Bryce Terang. Giants going to have any chance to win this game. You cannot let them score here. That one's in the dirt, and it's 2-1. A natural close game for once. As a 2-1 pitch. It's a ground ball up the middle. That's going to get through. That's going to score a run as Milwaukee are going to add on to their lead as Bryce Duran comes through with an RBI single there, and it's 4-1. Well, it wasn't the worst pitch in the world, but again, it's a breaking ball. They caught too much, and you're right, Spencer. This pen is a whole load of crap. With runners at the corners here. One 0 here to William Contreras. Yeah, completely agree with that, Spencer. Crap is what it is. Completely agree. It's actually a good performance for their pitching staff as well. 4 runs, that's good for them. There was a stolen base there. They caught me napping. I was just checking something on my phone as that one's fouled. See, Spencer, that's why I need you. You kept me up there. Terang style second base. 2-2 here to Contreras. A hit now, and we're definitely done. If not, we're probably done already. As that was actually a strike, but because he framed it, he never thought it was a strike because it was terribly framed. Yep, agree, Spencer. Base hit here, and it is game over. Exactly. I cut what you just said. Base hit here, it's definitely over, but it probably already is. As there's a foul ball. As the full count pitch is fouled off. As we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Close pitch, ball 4. We're not going to get a challenge. Maybe that was worth a challenge, but it's going to be bases loaded. I tell you what, Milwaukee have the bases loaded so often. Just the first time today, I think. But I watch Milwaukee games outside of when they play the Giants, and they always have the bases loaded as well. We'll see. Bowers has already had a 3-run home run. as it's 0-1. There's a strike and it's 0-2. Bases loaded, 0-2 count. Bowers already has a home run. The pitch is high and it's 1-2. He's looking to break this game open and sink the Giants' already sinking ship. 1-2 pitch, bases loaded, is fouled and it remains 1-2. I'll have to get the Titanic song for in the background for the bloody whole game. If it weren't copyrighted, I would. As a 1-2 pitch, the base is loaded. He's in the dirt. Did he go? No. Looked like he may have gone, but they say no swing. It's 2-2. That was close, but they say no swing. And I don't think he did swing on the replay. Good call. So Killian, base is loaded. 2-2 pitch here to Bowers, and it's another foul ball. And the more pitches Bowers sees, the more likely he is to hit one out. So there's a ground ball hit hard to Arise. Arise will flip it to Devers for the third out. So the Giants do get out of it, just conceding the one run, but it's still one run, which it's going to be a long way to come back. But it could have been a whole lot worse. Okay, Spencer. He was out, thank God, but it weren't a strikeout. Oh, I don't see how the Giants come back, but we'll see. We just need base runners. Who knows? Maybe you can luck into a home run. Actually, I think this game's actually flown by, really, I think. Watching Kyle Harrison was actually a joy to watch because just seeing the evolution of his last starts in San Francisco to what he has become, that was a lot of fun, even if it is against the Giants. Because this Giants team's 14 games under 500. It- if they're 5 games over 500, I don't want Kyle Harrison to do well. Well, I do want him to do well, but I want us to win. This scenario, just good for you, Kyle. This is Luis Ariz. He takes a strike. Ashby will remain in the game for Milwaukee. As there's another strike and it's 0-2. And Kyle Harrison even struck out Luis Ariz. That's when you got a good fastball. You make the argument that this is the best manager v the worst manager. as that pitch is low and it's 1-2 in all of baseball. The best v the worst manager in all of baseball. 1 to 2 times. Funny thing is, these were both out of college, but Pat Murphy did have a bit more experience as a bench coach. So Abner Uribe is going to come into the game. Don't think he'll be doing the same celebrations as he did that warranted his 1-game suspension, as that slide is in the dirt again. Uribe must have been watching the Giants celebrations and thought, well, if they're doing that and they're losing, I'll go even more excessive when we're winning. As a 2-2 pitch here to Luis Ariz is fouled off and it remains 2-2. As 2-2 pitch Luis Ariz is a drive to right field. That ball will get down. That ball will get to the wall in right field. Ariz will have a stand-up double. Well, Pat Murphy is going to come out and get Aaron Ashby, so he couldn't get the lefty out. As Ariz now is a double and a triple. All this guy does is hit. So Abner Uribe is coming in. Nasty. He's got nasty stuff. Spencer, do you already see them scoring against Uribe? In Oh, I should say they may score the run from second, but are they scoring more than one? Well, you are right. We need to score runs if we have it, if we're gonna get anything out of this game. But will they? Probably not. Yeah, agreed, Spencer. Probably not. Again, Aribe is another guy that's fun to watch pitch. As we are just in a pitching change here, if you're just joining or watching. Giants, Luis Ariz at second. Adam's coming up. He hit a home run last time. So actually, for as good as and as highly Aribe's stuff is, it's got a 3.8 ERA, which isn't great. But looking at the batting average against, it's probably inflated a bit due to one or two bad performances. But he can be wide as well as he throws high, and it's 1-0 to Willie Adamas. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike, slider, and it's 1-1. Uribe, guy lots of Brewers fans would have thought would close. He has closed the stuff as Adamas fouls that pitch off, and it's 1-2. Yeah, we're not surprised. We're not surprised, Spencer. That's the Giants for you. I'm not surprised they got no hits, and I'm not surprised it's only been 4 at bats. As a 1-2 pitch to Willie Adames, Arube fires, and that's a weak ramble. That will get a rise to third as the throw comes in to first. So it's a productive out, but you are down by 3. And Milwaukee will be happy to trade the out for the base runner advancing. Yeah, he did get him on Spencer, but I think you need 2 this inning. I see it's Chapman. Chapman has not been able to follow up his good game. As he pops up the first pitch, that one is going to be catchable for Contreras, who catches it in foul territory. So Chapman, yeah, you had a good game yesterday offensively, but yeah, shit the bed today with a strikeout there. We'll get a mound visit here as Bryce Eldridge is in the game. Can you believe it? It's about bloody time. He should have started. What's Buddy Kennedy in the lineup done for you? 1 bloody run. Well, let's see what Bryce can do. Giants dugout looks just depressing. Well, come on, Bryce. Urube, he's in the windup. He fires, and Eldridge fouls that one off. Sinker at 99. Not the easiest at bat in the world for Bryce to come into. So we platooned our top prospect today. As the 0-1 pitch is inside and it's a 1-1. Normally when a pitcher goes hard on the inside, they go soft away. We'll see what Uribe does here. That's his 1-1 pitch. It is soft, but it's down and in. That's 2-1. Good pitch there, but Eldridge did great to lay off that one because that would have tunneled well with his sinker. 2-1 pitch here. Eldridge hits a drive to right field. That's going to score the run. So Bryce Eldridge gets an RBI single as he's fired up. And this kid should have been playing from the start, Giants, but you care about your stupid platoons and not developing your best prospects. There you go, Bryce. Don't know why that guy's not starting. He's the best thing you got on this team right now. As Suzak swings and misses and it's 0-1. Why Bryce Eldridge was not playing to begin the game, I do not know. As the 0-1 pitch here to Suzak is another swing and a miss and it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch here to Suzak, who is 2 for 3 today. As he hits a squib hit to right field, that's going to be a base hit. Eldridge is going to stop at second, so there's a hit for Suzak. and they bring the winning run in the batter's box, tying run at first. And the Giants offense, led by Bryce Eldridge, is creeping into this game. Can they get a ball in the gap? And they're going to pinch hit Jung-Hoo Lee, who's batting 472 over the last 9 games. And this is a no-brainer. You got to pinch hit Jung-Hoo Lee for Berakote. As Lee swings at the first pitch, and that one is going to get through for a base hit. Eldridge is going to be sent. Eldridge will score. So that is an RBI single for Jung-Hoo Lee, and it's 4-3. Well, this is interesting now. The Giants are using the bench and effectively here. We'll see. Is it Casey Schmidt now? Is it? I mean, he didn't hit that one hard, but it got through. That'd be Drew Gilbert. Drew Gilbert now. The Giants are emptying out the bench completely. He'll come in for Jonah Cox. Uribe struggling. As Gilbert hits a high drive, but that one's going to hold up for the centre fielder, Mitchell, who will make the catch. So, look, the Giants are creeping back. Bryce Eldridge came into the game. He had a pinch hit single for an RBI, and Jung-Hoo Lee had a pinch hit single for an RBI. So it's a close game. It's not game over yet. As Anthony says, holy moly. Look, it's just amazing. It's not. It's a one-run game, especially after how Kyle Harrison pitched. First of all, you got to get a shutdown inning here. And if you can get a shutdown inning, then you can throw it all at the top of the ninth. But the Giants used the bench well there. I don't know why Buddy Kennedy. I've been playing this clip all night. Why was Buddy Kennedy in the game? And why was there no Eldridge to start the game?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Every time Eldridge is not in the game, it's just a disaster for this franchise. Yeah, Spencer, we do. We need a shutdown inning bad. We'll see. Is Killian going to remain in the game, or are they going to bring in a new pitcher? Look, the Giants are fighting back nicely here. Uh, let's see. That looks like a new pitcher, and it is. It's Tristan Beck. So Beck will come in the game, see if he can get a shutdown inning. As here's Mitchell, he takes a strike. Giants have 1 challenge left. Milwaukee have 2. Lee will go in right field and Gilbert in centre field. Schmidt is the left fielder. So that's the outfield after those pinch hits. And Eldridge is the DH. As there's a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The Giants don't come back when they're down after 8. We'll see. It's 0-2 here to Mitchell. Mitchell's 2 for 3 today. As he fouls that pitch off and it remains 0-2. Can the Giants get a shutdown inning? Good 0-2 curveball there in the dirt. It's Giants, it'd be typical of them. It'd be typical Giants. They actually take the lead and then they go and lose in the bottom of the ninth because they don't have a closer. As Trevor McGill will warm up for the Brewers. As it's now 3-2 to Mitchell. But you got to throw a strike here. As Beck shakes off Suzak a couple of times before he fires a fastball that's fouled off. And it remains 3-2. Milwaukee are a good team, so they could add on here. As the 3-2 pitch is high. It's not a good start if you need a shutdown inning. A leadoff walk. Come on, Tristan. This here's Sal Freely. Freelik's 1 for 3. And he squares to bunt, but the pitch is high and wide. You got to throw strikes back. Got to throw strikes. As Chapman is actually playing him to bunt, but he takes a big hack at that fastball. And it's 1-1. One pitch to Sal Freely is inside and it's 2-1. You gotta throw strikes, Tristan. As a 2-1 pitch is a high fly ball, left field. Chapman is sprinting back and he won't make the catch, and that'll be a fair ball. I'd be runners at first and second. He got a glove to it. Look, not an easy play there. I'm not going to be critical. So be runners at first and second, no outs. That was a pop up. Chapman was sprinting back. Just couldn't make the play as it bounced in fair territory. And again, Schmidt in left field. He was nowhere near that, really. As they go to bunt it again, but it's not a strike. So he checks back Renhefo. Yeah. You scored 2 in the top of the 8th, but yeah, give it right back. There's a strike, and it's 1-1. Renhefo, the number 8 hitter. It's 3-0 Rockies. Okay, we are looking at last place in the NL West. As there's a ball and it's 2-1. Beck can't throw a strike. We're about to be in the basement. As there is the bunt, Chapman will only have the play at first as a rise is covering. So the runners move up as that is a perfectly executed sack bunt. See if they use a pinch hitter for the number 9 hitter here. David Hamilton's actually going to remain in the game. So Giants will be the laughing stock in baseball at last place. As we're going to get a mound visit here. It's amazing they actually care enough to have a mound visit, these players. I wouldn't have thought that. So, 1 out here, runner at second and third. Brewers are looking to try and add to the lead for the bottom of the ninth, for the top of the ninth. As Hamilton swings and misses at the first pitch, and it's 0-1. But if Hamilton's to knock in a run here, then the guys that they got from Boston would have basically won in this game with Harrison and Hamilton. Infield is playing in for the Giants. As the 0-1 pitch is a strike and it's 0-2. Fastball there at the top of the zone. And now he's ahead. He's been falling up behind of everyone back. He's got himself ahead here. As the 0-2 pitch is outside and it's a 1-2. One-two pitch is fouled off. Good sweeper at the hands there. Giants are looking to keep the game a 1-run game. As there's a swing and a miss. Big strike out there for Beck. Got him with a backdoor sweeper. Big, big strikeout. But can he get out of it? It's funny, Spencer. I swear, we think alike so often. Yeah, big strikeout, but you still got to get out of it. As here's Yelich. He takes it outside and it's 1-0. I'd be tempted to intentionally walk Yelich. They won't, but with Churio, righty, I'd be tempted to intentionally walk him. I see he pops that one up. Chapman will slide but won't make the catch. Gonna be 1-1. So Chapman's been this close a couple of times. I have to say, I do like Susak, how emotional he gets as a catcher. He really gave it to Beck, like good strikeout there. As a 1-1 pitch to Yelich is a called strike, and it's 1-2. That probably was a ball, and the Brewers have 2 challenges left. They don't use it though. It's a 1-2 pitch to Yelich. Is fouled off. He was on that fastball. One-two pitch. Can Beck get out of it? As that one almost hit Yelich. And it's 2-2. That was the definition of a back foot slider there. Yelich is 1 for 2 today. A 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball that will get through for a base hit. 1 run's definitely going to score. 2 runs are going to score, and that may be the camel. That may be the hit that breaks the Camel's back. Well, they did a lot of the hard work in the top of the 6th. They did a lot of the hard work in the top of the 8th, but they give it straight back, and it's 6-3. I was gonna say that may be the straw that breaks the camel's back, if I can get my bloody lines out right, but that's fine. This is 0-1 now to Jackson Churio. I would have intentionally walked Yelich. I said it. As he hits a drive to centre field. That ball's carrying. Gilbert going back, will not be able to make the catch. That one's off the wall. As Gilbert fires it in, Yelich is going to score, and it's 7-3. Oh, Gilbert's furious with himself there. I don't know why he's so mad. That was a tough play, but you're right, Spencer. The pen is imploding. Well, any hope of a Giants comeback is basically now being crushed. Maybe Gilbert should have made that play. It wasn't easy, but he got to it. As there's a line drive, that's a base hit up the middle. Gilbert will get to the ball. Churio will score, and it's 8-3. What a joke. They got the big strikeout, and then he pissed his pants. And Vitello just stares. Eight three. So Giants pitching again. Shit the bed. As that one's inside, and it's 1-0 to Contreras. Brewers are loving it. Kyle Harrison's going to get the win against his former team. 8-3. As that one's fouled, and it's 1-1. A one-run game in the top of the ninth would have been interesting, but instead, they give up 4. And they're getting blown out yet again. And again by Milwaukee. None of these, yeah, the 3-run home run at the start, but this inning, not a home run. It's just base hit, base hit. It's good hitting. As there's a ground ball. Chapman can't make the play, so Chapman's got an error. As Terang will get to third. Bloody Chapman's pissing his pants again. This team is so bad. Don't know if they'll rule that an error, but Chapman should have made that. I would rule it an error, but they'll probably say it was hit too soft. No error. Yeah, right. Cool. Yeah, there. Yeah, crap, Chapman. Absolute joke. I mean, we're going to lose anyway. As here's Bowers. Bowers swings and misses at the first pitch, and it's 0-1. Yeah, the Giants dugout looks depressed. As there's a strike, and it's 0-2. Well, Bowers got the scoring started with his 3-run home run in the bottom of the first. As he takes high, and it's 1-2. Great pitching coach you've got as well, by the way. As there's a foul ball. Yeah. This team, and they are a last place team, and it's totally deserved. As the 1-2 pitch is outside, and it's 2-2. So Brubaker's now warming up because Beck can't find the strike zone. It's now a full count, so the runner at first is going to go. Beck cannot throw a strike. 41 pitches for Beck this inning. It says a weak ground ball. That's going to be a fair ball. Beck will pick it up and tag the runner. So the Brewers score 4 runs after the Giants scored 2, and they probably don't even need to bring in the closer now because Beck just crapped the bed. What a disgusting performance by the bullpen. And what a sick joke not playing Bryce Eldridge every day. What a disgrace that is. It's been your best hitter the last 10 days. Yeah, I don't blame you, Spencer. I'd rather do trivia. I tell you, I'm gonna start. Look, I'm gonna always stream Giants games, but not every day. I'm gonna start doing other teams as well. I'm gonna, today that's fine because it was Kyle Harrison. So to me, this is an interesting game. But I'm gonna be including a lot more games from other teams, not just Giants, because you don't want to watch the Giants. I don't want to watch the Giants every day because this is a joke, and they're not even going young. Like, if you're bad and young, that's one thing, but you're old and bad. So this is just as bad as it gets. And you can't get a top 10 pick. What a crap show. Well, we'll see how the top of the ninth goes. Can tell you, not good. We'll see who the Brewers bring in, if they bring in the closer, because he was warming up anyway. And they do. They bring in Trevor McGill. So the Giants, you can write this as an L. We suck. Um, it depends, Spencer. It really depends. Like, if the game's on really late here, then I may decide to do an earlier game. As Schmidt, it's a drive foul. I want instead of staying up really late to watch this team. For now, I'm gonna keep doing Giants games though. As Schmidt swings and misses that pitch, and it's 0-2. I I got a question for you, Spencer. Do you want me to do Giants games still? At the end of the day, it's whatever you people want. As it's still 0-2 here to Schmidt. If you'd like me to do every Giants game, I can do that. As Schmidt hits a high fly ball, That ball will be caught by Mitchell for out number 1. Here's Devers. Devers had an absolute torrid game as that pitch is fouled and it's 0-1. Yeah, I get you, Anthony. Did Devers go? He did, and it's 0-2. Devers is pissed off at the third base umpire. Well, I think they're just thinking, come on, get on with it. Get this game over with. As yeah, Devers strikes out, so that's a golden sombrero for Devers. Dreadful performance by Rafi Devers today. And he gets $40,000 per at bat as well. So here's Luis Ariz, who's been the Giants' best hitter today. Yeah, it's almost over, but today's game's actually, as I said a few times, I enjoyed watching Kyle Harrison pitch. As Ariz fouls that one, it's 0-1. Look, the best part about these Giants games is talking to you guys. So it's 0-1 here to Luis Ariz. He takes a strike, and it's 0-2. Giants down to their final strike. Even Ariz struck out today, so as Ariz hits a little bloop to left, that'll be caught by Churio for out number 3. And if the Rockies win today, the Giants will be last place in the National League West and just the National League in general. We are crap. This team is hot garbage. Kyle Harrison had a career high, or tied a career high in strikeouts with 12. Thanks for joining me, Spencer and Anthony. Take care to you both because this team is not good. They are going to lose 100 games as it stands. They are hot, hot, hot garbage. I'll see you tomorrow. But until next time, goodbye from me and enjoy the post game shows.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast.